My ex's new girlfriend mailed me a feeding schedule for the twins I was still carrying, color-coded by who got which baby on which days, and she'd already laminated it. I found out I was pregnant the week after Marcus moved back in with Dana. 3 months we'd been together, then he was gone, back to the woman he swore he was finally done with. I almost didn't tell him, but he had a right to know, so I called, and the joy in his voice cracked something in me because it wasn't joy for me. Dana, it turned out, had been told for years she'd likely never carry a child of her own. Marcus had always wanted to be a father, and in his head, somewhere in that phone call, a math problem solved itself that I hadn't agreed to be part of. I was carrying twins. I learned that at my first scan, the only appointment Marcus was allowed into. He told Dana that night, and the next morning I got a text from a number I didn't recognize. "Hi, it's Dana. We should talk about the plan." There was no plan. There was my body and 2 heartbeats and me. She wanted a meeting, so I went because I'm an idiot who still believed reasonable people existed. Their living room had a whiteboard, an actual whiteboard. On it she'd sketched a custody rotation. The babies with them half a week, formula only so she could feed them too. 1 boy and 1 girl as if I could place an order. She wanted them calling her mama. I'd be mommy. She said it gently, like she was doing me a kindness, like I was an oven that had come with the house. I told her these were my children, and I would make every decision about them and my own body. And I left while she was still talking. It didn't stop. She texted daily. What I ate, whether I'd walked enough, articles about home births she decided I'd be having. She joined my genetics counseling call uninvited and spent 20 minutes on her own family medical history, which mattered to no one because she shared no blood with anyone in my womb. Marcus suggested I bring Dana to my anatomy scan instead of him. I said no. He came anyway and sulked because I wouldn't let him learn the sexes. I wanted that for myself. Then I opened my phone and Dana had posted it for the world, expecting twins the non-traditional way. So blessed. Photos of a nursery, 2 cribs, my pregnancy, announced as hers. I stared at it until my hands shook and I said nothing, because what do you even say? She threw a gender reveal. I found out the sexes of my own babies from a video of pink and blue smoke in a backyard I'd never seen, posted by a woman I'd met once. I wasn't invited. Of course I wasn't. Then the baby shower invitations went out. Not to me. That was the morning I stopped being polite. I commented on her post, public, calm. "These are my children. I am not your surrogate. You have no claim and no custody. And neither does Marcus until they're born and a court says otherwise." Then I called him and said the same, plus this. "I will not see either of you again until we are in front of a judge, and my mother will be in that delivery room, not Dana." I got a lawyer the next day. She told me the hard truth. Before birth, there was almost nothing they could do, but also almost nothing I had to give. So I made a quieter move. I started arranging to deliver in a different state, somewhere their names had no weight, where my children's first home wouldn't be the place that gave Marcus a foothold. I didn't get to feel clever for long. Someone forwarded my comment to Dana, and she drove to where I work. I run a daycare, and put a rock through the front window while toddlers were inside. She was arrested for the window, for the trespass, and because of where she did it, for child endangerment. The same recklessness she built her whole fantasy on finally had her name on a charge sheet. I have the protective orders now, both of them. I left the state anyway, and when they tried to reach across that line, I had enough to press charges here too. The laminated schedule is still in my kitchen drawer. I keep it to remember exactly who they showed me they were.